everybody, this is Ramon El Magnifico, and welcome to episode 23 of the famous Pipe Smoker Friday show. Woohoo! I gotta stop doing that. On today's episode, we remember stage and film star Hume Cronyn. Born July 18, 1911 in London, Ontario, Canada. That's right, there's a London up there apparently. Actor, writer, and director Hume Cronyn's long and varied career spanned 7 decades and encompassed roles in theater, film, and television. In addition to acting, Cronyn was a talented director and writer. His marriage to Jessica Tandy lasted for 52 years, and the two actors created many memorable roles staring opposite each other. Cronyn came from a privileged Canadian family. His mother was a member of the Labatt's Brewery family, and his father, who was also named Hume, was a prominent Canadian banker and politician. Cronyn's interest in theater was encouraged while he was growing up. His parents took him to London, England to see performances when he was 15 years old. Despite his love of theater, Cronyn followed his father's wishes by studying law at McGill University in Montreal, Canada. Short and compact, Cronyn was a talented athlete and a star on the McGill University boxing team. He was even nominated for a spot on the 1932 Canadian Olympic boxing team. By 1932, though, Cronyn, who had been spending summers in the United States studying acting, had made a decision about his future. He chose to quit college, move to New York City, and take a chance on being an actor. Cronyn had made his theater debut in 1931 in the play Up Pops the Devil, playing a paperboy. From 1932 to 1934, he studied at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, as well as under the Austrian drama coach Max Reinhardt. He appeared in as many plays as possible where he could find work, and made his Broadway debut in 1934 in Hipper's Holiday, playing a janitor. In 1939, he made a critically acclaimed appearance in Anton Chekhov's Three Sisters as the brother Andrea Prosorov. In 1940, Cronyn met the British actress Jessica Tandy and sparked a relationship that would last more than 50 years. Together, Tandy and Cronyn established a reputation for performing the classics, as well as a successful run of more experimental stage work. In 1946, Cronyn directed Tandy in a Los Angeles, California production of Tennessee Williams's Portrait of a Madonna. The role earned her critical acclaim and helped further her Broadway career. They starred in their first Broadway production together in 1951 in the comedy The Four Poster. They subsequently became frequent collaborators, appearing in such plays as Madame, Will You Walk in 1953, The Honeys in 1955, A Day by the Sea in 1955 also, The Man in the Dog Suit in 1958, The Physicists in 1964, A Delicate Balance in 1966, Noel Coward in Two Keys in 1974, and many of the standard classics. Their stage partnership culminated in the Gene Game in 1977, for which they were both nominated for Tony Awards. In 1943, Cronyn made his film debut in Alfred Hitchcock's Shadow of a Doubt. The next year, he appeared in another Hitchcock film called Lifeboat, and was also nominated for a Best Supporting Actor Academy Award for his role in The Seventh Cross. Other notable films that Cronyn appeared in include 1943's The Phantom of the Opera, 1946's The Postman Always Rings Twice, and 1963's Cleopatra. Cronyn television appearances in the 1950s included starring in 2 episodes of the Alfred Hitchcock Presents series. He also appeared in several dramas, including The Bridge of San Luis Rey, The Moon and Sixpence, and Juno and the Paycock. Hopefully that's not a swear. By the 1960s, Cronyn was beginning to earn awards for his work in theater. In 1961, he was awarded the Barter Theater Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Theater. He also won the New York Drama League Medal for his role in Big Fish, Little Fish, playing a homosexual art instructor. In 1964, Cronyn won a Tony Award playing Polonius in Shakespeare's Hamlet. Cronyn was a tireless worker and was not slowed when in 1969 his left eye had to be removed due to cancer. He meticulously prepared for each of his roles, trying to pin down the smallest nuances of his characters. In between acting jobs, he kept himself busy, writing or directing. CNN.com reported that he said, "I fill my life with a lot of busyness in between jobs. Then I work very hard. Some of it is quite unhealthy. It's compulsive. I'm a little old to change." In addition to working together on stage, Hume Cronyn and his wife, Jessica Tandy, co-starred in films and television as well. In 1954, they appeared in The Marriage, a short-lived NBC series, the first ever to be telecast in color. Their films include The Seventh Cross, which came out in 1944, The Green Year, which came out in 1946, The World According to Garp, which came out in 1982, Cocoon, which was out in 1985, and its sequel, Cocoon The Return, which came out in 1988, and Batteries Not Included, which came out in 1987. Cronyn also appeared in several television features and won Emmy Awards for his performances in Age Old Friends in 1990, Broadway Bound in 1992. In 1991, Cronyn and Tandy made the CBS movie To Dance with the White Dog and were both nominated for Emmy Awards. The two actors earned membership in the Theater Hall of Fame as well as Lifetime Achievement Awards from the Kennedy Center. And the Tony Awards. Their partnership and marriage unfortunately ended when Jessica Tandy died of ovarian cancer in 1994. Hume Cronyn was also an experienced writer and worked with Alfred Hitchcock on the scripts for two of his films, Rope in 1948 and Under Capricorn, which came out in 1949. He also wrote the play Foxfire, in which he and Jessica Tandy starred on stage, and in the 1987 television adaptation. In 1984, he also co-wrote The Dollmaker, a television movie starring Jane Fonda. In 1991, he published his memoir, A Terrible Liar. Hume Cronyn died on June 15, 2003, of prostate cancer. He was 91 years old. His attention to detail and his energetic dedication to all aspects of performance earned him a permanent and acclaimed spot in entertainment history. And now we remember him as a pipe smoker. All right, that's it. That's all I have for this episode. My thanks to Britannica.com and NotableBiographies.com for this bio. Thank you so much for watching. Were you familiar with Hume Cronyn? Let me know in the comments. And just a reminder, if you know of any other famous pipe smoker that you would like me to display here or remember here on this show, please let me know in the comments or hit me up on Twitter and Instagram, and I will add it to my list. And if you like this episode, please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel so you will get notified when other episodes of the Famous Pipe Smoker Friday show go up, as well as my movie reviews and all of my other programming. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Magnifico. And that's it. Until next time, may God bless you all. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Ciao.